One second, one second. Alright. Says we on the air. Says we on the air. One second, one second. Alright, bro. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Alright, hold up. Let me see. Let me just make sure everything's good. We are live, homies. Hang on. I think somebody logged out. Let's see. Check if we're on air, bro, on the thing.
Yeah. Let me get another chair first.
Okay, cool.
So I can lay my back. So my back doesn't hurt.
Cool, man.
Alright, have you ever watched Kombat before yet?
No, I haven't. Hang on one second. Okay, this is me. Alright. We live. Yes, I think so. Alright, I think, yep, we live. Just getting everything set up, y'all. What's up? What's going on with y'all? Hold on a minute. Let me make this public. That way people... I think it's been recording in private, so that's probably why not everybody can watch it.
Right.
Hang on, y'all. Just getting some things fixed real quick. No restrictions. Mortal. Hang on a second. Getting everything set up. Family, what's going on with y'all? Hope y'all are having an amazing day. Welcome to Rub of Nostalgia Gaming Channel. DJThaGamer and
ZayMac.
The one and only DJThaGamer, one and only ZayMac the Gamer, y'all. We out here.
Yep, and what's cracking?
Enjoying this beautiful Friday. Hope you all are doing well. You know what I mean? God bless you.
And yeah, because it's Friday. You ain't got stuff to do.
And we ain't got stuff, yeah, right. If y'all know what reference that is, let us know in the chat. You should know what it is. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Just real quick. We finna start.
And Friday's like one of my favorite days of the week.
It's definitely mine. Okay, wait. Wait.
Wait a minute, it says 40p.
See, now it's doing it again. Okay, let me double check it. I got it. I think streaming it like this is fine. I think that means maybe our camera, because we've been streaming on I think when we stream it does that. Y'all let us know if the quality looks any different. Just give me 1 second. Hang on. I got you. I think it should be fine, bro. Because I think...
Yeah, it looks fine.
Because it looks good. It's just when I record... when we record it and I post it, the quality is lowered for some reason. But I'm going to get a new capture card.
Yeah.
Kombat.
I don't see your notification.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't come up yet.
Yeah.
Give it some time. Okay. So I think... Okay, here we go. Okay, we're recording. We're recording. This public is live. You know what I'm saying? We here. Get a notification?
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got the notification, boy. All right. Yeah, that's what I said. Give it some time, man. Let me just see. Did we record in 60 frames with
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, with the other games. Okay, let me try.
Yeah.
Let's just see what it do. Sorry, y'all. We just getting everything set up. We had an issue recording MK9, so we pre-recorded it and then we posted it, right? But the resolution was super low. So now we just messing with the frame rate and all that type of stuff. I'm about to get a new capture card soon, so that way everything can be up to speed. Uh-oh. Oh, let me see. My fault.
That's on the wrong?
No. But now it's staying here, so let's just record to see how does it look good on the phone, bro?
Let me see.
Let's check it out.
It says the maximum quality is 480p.
40? Let me see.
480p, yeah.
Oh, 480p. That's not bad though. It looks good.
Yeah. Is it because of our camera?
Probably.
And also the screen is at wide with the black bars. Looks all cinematic.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's because of the camera. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to a live stream from Realm of Nostalgic Gaming, DJThaGamer and ZayMac the Gamer.
Oh, it's cracking.
If you're just now tuning in, we are live right now. We tried to pre-record this before and we had some issues with the resolution, but hopefully it looks good. Y'all can let us know if it don't look good. The quality's kind of we can fix it. So, what we doing today, bro? Oh, let me get some of them chips, man. Let me get some of them chips. What we got?
Yeah.
We got
lime chips, which is
lime
one
chips.
Of my favorite.
Yeah, mine too. We not sponsored, so this we like this. All right. But how you feeling today, bro? What's up?
I'm good. Just woke up almost 9. Since I heard your voice.
You heard I was here?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. What we doing?
First off, let's start with versus mode, 2-on-2.
There we go. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So, for those of you that don't know, Mortal Kombat 9 is my favorite NRS Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
X as far as the gameplay, but the whole package, everything that's Mortal Kombat, definitely MK9. We was talking about that last week too. What's your opinion about it?
Yeah, MK9 is still my favorite out of all the 4 Mortal Kombat games.
Why is it your favorite?
Because it's very nostalgic and how simple it looks and how simple it plays.
I think, how long has it been? 14 years?
Yeah, 14 years.
This is aged extremely well. Plays good, runs good.
Yeah. And the color saturation is pretty good.
Wait. Oh, my bad.
Are you not ready?
Eating the chips is good. All right, let's go. How do you feel about how Jax was represented in Mortal Kombat 9?
Good. But his representation was better in Mortal Kombat X.
I agree. I think Jax has always been one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
His gameplay historically has always been pretty good because he's always been like a boxer.
Yeah, and he likes range.
He does like range, but he's a good up close and personal fighter.
Yeah.
And then he was really good in MK11. MK11, although had some issues
with the slow-paced gameplay.
Yeah, with the slow-paced gameplay and all that, but Jax was represented very well in that game. Jax was, for sure. Another thing, I think I haven't played the story in a long time, but Jax in this game, I think he was decent in the story.
Yeah.
What about Liu Kang, bro? How you feel about Liu Kang in the storyline?
I say good.
It's good.
I mean, Liu Kang's Liu Kang.
Yeah, that's true. He did. I mean, he's away from his zombie form in this game, so
Yeah.
you know, he's back to his roots, you could say. And then let me see. I think Liu Kang was the best represent. Liu Kang is the one character that has Hey man, hey, come on man. Oh, Liu Kang was best represented in the NRS timeline, I believe.
Yeah.
I think Liu Kang is one character. Let me know what y'all think. He ascended. Like Liu Kang always was good. He gradually got better over time as a character. Like he aged well. Now other characters didn't age so well. So
Right.
but what do you think about what about Scorpion? What you think about Scorpion? You think he aged well over time?
Yeah.
In what way?
Like how Hanzo Sashi's always Scorpion. And like I said, they changed his identity and his virginality, which is completely a violation to his character.
I agree. In MK1, although a beautiful looking game, they trashed a lot of characters in my opinion. Because one thing, Mortal Kombat's biggest strong suit, the funny thing is, Mortal Kombat's biggest strong suit was their story, but their weakness was their character development. It's crazy. You gotta have good story and good character development. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, and I know a lot of people complained about the Midway timeline story, but the Midway timeline story, of course it had its flaws, but it was still really good. You could work with it.
Right.
But over time they kind of ruined both. They got better with the story in MK1, but they crapped on the characters, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, that's what they did.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. I think they could have done better with that in general.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Swapping timelines and all that. I think the timeline stuff is cool, but I think it can go too far, and you're doing it with beloved characters who already had a good story. So
Right.
oh, man, this is crazy, boy.
Right. And Liu Kang's gameplay is phenomenal too. Like his range, his speed, and his strength is phenomenal.
Yeah, I think Liu Kang's gameplay has always been consistently good too. Like
Right.
he's always been Liu Kang again. He's always gonna age well, but they do good with him, but not other characters.
Right.
Like Fire God Liu Kang is dope, but
Yeah.
Scorpion's peak was MK11, but you made him Sub-Zero in MK1. It's like,
Right.
how do you make him the best Scorpion ever, and then he just gets ruined?
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with character development is if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. That's all I'm saying, bro. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, I
Right.
don't like how they did a lot of characters in the MK1 timeline. It just wasn't right.
Right.
GG.
Yep, GG.
But yeah, Jax, I would say Jax has remained like a good solid 7 out of 10 overall. Maybe 8. I'll give him an 8.
Yeah.
Scorpion was a 10 until MK1. And then Liu Kang is always a 10 in my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm a little biased because, you know, Liu Kang
Right.
is my guy
Like I said, if it wasn't for Bruce Lee, Liu Kang wouldn't exist.
If it wasn't for Bruce Lee, bro, Liu Kang wouldn't exist. So Bruce Lee's always gonna be 10 out of 10. Liu Kang always 10 out of 10. It's
Yep.
It's hard to ruin Bruce Lee. You just can't do it, right?
Right.
Let me see. That's why some people didn't like Liu Kang, I guess. Shout out to Maximilian Dude and the dudes, because they even talked about it. I think they were like, how do you make Bruce Lee better? That's why Liu Kang has always been like a kind of generic character. I see what they're saying, but I don't agree. But that's an interesting opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, since there are many games that are based on Bruce Lee.
Exactly. Like but to be fair, you can't have a fighting game. You can't have a fighting game without Bruce Lee. So, you know,
Right.
I get what they're saying, but you know, hey. Okay, so you got Raiden, Sub-Zero, Kano, and Kano Striker. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, all you do is spamming gunshots with Striker.
That ain't true. Come on now. That ain't.
Yeah,
all the way
that's such a broken special move.
It is. Let me get some more chips right there.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Oh wait, hold on. So, what do you think about the overall development of characters in Mortal Kombat?
I think they're good and well diverse, especially in the older Mortal Kombat before MKX 11 and 12.
So this is gonna be an interesting one. What do you think about? I'm only pausing. Gonna read the chip. Hold on a second. What are your least favorite characters from the Midway timeline? Let's start with that.
My least favorite is Jarek.
Good one.
Probably Dairu and Su Hao.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say Dairu, although his design looks terrible, it's not the best.
Right.
Dairu had a lot of potential.
Right.
And I remember we talked about this in our...
yeah, but they dropped the ball.
They did drop the ball. But Dairu being a hired mercenary for the Order Realm, that was a dope concept.
Right.
It's just they dropped the ball, and his costume was pretty bad, in my opinion.
Right.
He looked like the older, like the Shaolin kind of look he had, but it was bad looking. He could have looked way cooler, and his costume didn't match where he came from. So
yeah, from Dynasty Warriors, right?
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors characters look a lot better, so it was done a lot better, right?
Right.
Su Hao is definitely horrible,
Right.
but even years later, Su Hao being a part of the Red Dragon could have worked. It's just his costume looked bad, and his story, they didn't do good with his story.
Right.
But if they could fix him, it's just they haven't done it yet, in my opinion. And
Right.
Shout out to Brusque Poet. He kind of said he pretty much said the same thing. Su Hao, there are things about him to where you can fix him, and I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah, like he could have been the captain of the Red Dragon clan.
Exactly, and more so with his story, because you can always fix a costume, but even with the story, you can make that, like, let's say Su Hao could have been alongside with, remember, like, Dagon?
Right.
Su Hao and Dagon could have teamed up to fight against Taven when Dagon betrayed him. You know what I mean? Like that.
Right.
You could have done something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just Su Hao, but he's still horrible. I get it. Jarek is
forgettable.
I don't see how you could fix Jarek. Jarek is just Kano negative 2.0. He's like
Right.
he's not even good, bro.
Yeah.
He's not even good.
Yeah, the might getting your ass kicked.
No, hey man. That choke. He did that in the trilogy. He would make them noises and just do this and drop you.
Yeah, that was
It's
hilarious.
funny, bro.
Yeah.
He had to laugh at that, bro. And I'm
Right.
only getting my butt kicked because I'm talking. You know, we just talking MK. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you just like pay attention to the camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom. Get back. Ooh. Get back.
Yeah, that was a good X-ray from Kano.
Yeah.
And it does 41% damage, maximum damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, the reference from Mortal Kombat 4, maximum damage.
Speaking of Kano, how do you feel about Kano as a character? I think Kano got better over time. I think Kano aged well in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like as time went on, because Kano in the older Mortal Kombats he was cool, but he really wasn't that interesting if I'm being honest.
Right.
But he got better, like, in the movie. Kano had the best representation in the movies.
Yeah, the first one, and then the
2021, which then made him better in the games. So
Yeah.
the movies helped Kano. For sure.
Yeah, Josh Lawson as Kano was like the best part in Mortal Kombat 2021. Mm-hmm. Even after the actor that plays Kano in the first movie had passed away.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But Kano definitely got better over time. Even the story.
Yep, straight.
Let me see. You do that Shanks at night. I like that one.
Yep, same.
Katana.
Uh-oh. The most boring female ninja. Oh.
No, not the most boring female ninja.
You don't think so? Out of all of them?
No. Katana's is pretty good.
No.
It's just well, it's just that, like I said, they could have expanded her character, like being married to Liu Kang.
I agree.
Like her gameplay is phenomenal. That doesn't that doesn't mean she's a boring character.
No. I'm talking about gameplay. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out who I'm gonna pick. Sorry, mate.
Nightwolf. Melina.
I was saying, like personality and character-wise, Katana. Listen, I love Katana. Don't come at me, y'all. I love Katana, and that's a great costume. Goodness gracious, that's a great costume.
Yeah, that's
classic.
That's based on a classic costume based on Mortal Kombat 3.
I think
but with better graphics.
I think it looks slightly better in Mortal Kombat 11, the classic look.
Yeah,
But Katana is a great character and she's important. But Katana is a little bit boring, like story-wise. Like, you understand why she's there, but her personality isn't as interesting as Melina or Jade, in my opinion.
right.
And well, I think Katana and Jade are about neck and neck when it comes to personality. But Jade is at least a little bit cooler.
Yeah,
But you didn't really get to see Katana's personality, and I said this before. You didn't get to see Katana's personality really until MK Shaolin Monks. She was Katana was very interesting in MK Shaolin Monks. Very. What do you think? Like, she got more screen time, in my opinion.
right. Even though. Yeah. Even though that her screen time was short.
Right. I think Katana got overshadowed by Melina.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Melina has always been seen as the more interesting character. And Melina is interesting. Her personality and everything, it fits her. But I think that because of that, Katana got overshadowed. Because a lot of the game stuff has been focused on Melina.
Right.
Which, I mean, I get it. But they need to focus on Katana's, even in MK1.
Right.
Think about it.
Like she should have been the goddess of Earthrealm.
Well, I think that they need to focus on her personality, because even in MK1, she was really just in Melina's shadow. That's all she was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
you need to give her more. That was a good one.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
These chips is good, man. I'm messing these chips up.
Yeah.
Not trying to make excuses. But, yeah, man. How you feel about Nightwolf?
Oh yeah, Nightwolf, pretty underrated, but he's just like underused. And his fatalities was like too basic ever since Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, Nightwolf hasn't had the best fatalities.
Right.
He really hasn't. Like, I think Nightwolf, he's a cool character in concept, and he even looks in this game he looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
He looked the best in Deception, in my opinion. I'm sorry. He
Yeah.
looked the best in Deception. Like you said, Nightwolf, they kind of just let homie go. You know what I mean?
Right.
In my opinion.
Yes, that's the problem. Is like underusing it. Like his best reputation was Mortal Kombat 9. Like especially in the story mode.
Yeah. I think hold on a second. Oh snap! Oh whoa!
Yeah.
And I think Nightwolf and Ermac, they are two characters who are cool. They really got a great backstory and everything. It's just they haven't been developed enough within the story to be one of the best characters. Like when Ermac and Trilogy is phenomenal, dude. Like Ermac and Trilogy is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this victory post creeped me out as a kid.
Oh yeah, that is kind of wild.
Right, like that's a perfect example of how popular Melina was, like how creepy she was with her femme fatale trait, but being creepy at the same time.
I think Melina, I mean, the worst. I think the worst female ninja. Well, I don't want to say worst.
The most forgetful.
They just need to focus on Katana more.
Right.
Really, Jade, really too. Jade, has always been the coolest female ninja. Jade had more of the cool factor. But
Right.
her story wasn't the best.
Yeah.
More her. Yeah.
Like her character was like underused.
Exactly.
And
That's
her.
a good word.
Yeah, and her most disappointing reputation was MK11 when she's in a romantic relationship with Kotal Khan.
Yeah, that was weird in my opinion.
Like there's no backstory, no build up of it.
So when it happened, it was just shocking and jarring.
Right. Her relationship could have been better with either Jax or Kung Lao.
Yeah.
Especially like in Mortal Kombat Annihilation when Jax flirted with Jade.
Well, he said Major Jackson Bridge. He said you got an incredible set of legs for kicking on me.
Yeah. well, minus Kung Lao and Jade.
Man, Kung Lao. Man, Kung Lao is still arguably the coolest. He's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Coolest character in MK, bro. Like, aside from Liu Kang, but his representation in, Kung Lao's always been cool, but in the NRS timeline, Kung Lao has not been the coolest, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hate to say it. He was cool. He was the coolest in X, but in 9 in Mortal Kombat, aside from X, the rest of the NRS games, he has not been. He legit has not been the best.
Yes.
Shaolin Monks was the best representation.
Yeah,
of Kung
yeah,
Lao.
especially when it comes to his personality.
Oh yeah, he was always cool. He didn't really talk too much. He was witty. He was funny, but he wasn't like over the top.
Yeah.
But this dude in MK9, he was all right, but he wasn't the best. You see how cool Jade is? What did you just hit me with, bro?
The staff.
No, them 2 kicks you did. Jade is awesome.
Oh yeah.
But man, they messed her up.
Yeah.
That is a horrible extra. You gotta time that right.
Right.
Dang.
Well, and yours Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's definitely like he's still a top tier best ninja character of
Oh
all
yeah.
time.
Oh, for sure. I think. Well, how do you? This is Bihan, right? Or is that Kuali Yang?
No, Kuai Yang.
What do you think about them making Kuali Yang?
Scorpion.
Well, I think we just talked about that. But how do you feel about Bihan? You think Bihan got the best representation in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. Bihan, he was pretty cool, most cold-blooded ninja, but his character's like underused. Like we always know that he always get killed by Scorpion in the first Mortal Kombat game.
I mean, the most we've seen of him was MK Mythologies,
Right.
and then Mortal Kombat 1
Yeah.
from the 90s. That was the only Bihan we seen.
Right.
But I know, like with Sub-Zero, right? He
Yeah.
again, Sub-Zero's another character. Sub-Zero's never been a bad character.
Right. He's
always been cool.
Yeah. Same with Scorpion.
Same with Scorpion. I think because they focus on those ninjas so much that they it kind of takes away from the other ninjas too.
Right.
Because I think Rain is an amazing character. Rain is awesome.
Yeah.
Rain is an underrated character. Ermac. We got so many other cool ninjas, man. That
The X-ray
takes away from them.
Oh yeah, the X-ray you did with Sector. Yeah. That was a good X-ray, but you had to like time it right.
That's true. But
I can see why the X-ray is considered to be the best.
I was saying like with because so much focus is being put on Scorpion and Sub-Zero, we kind of miss out a little bit on the other ninjas, in my opinion.
Right.
I wish we could get more deep into Ermac's story, because I personally don't like what they did with him in MK1.
Right.
Like not just with his look, because his look was terrible. I ain't gonna lie.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can always like the uppercut and counterattack with the sweep. Yeah, that was like really broken, right?
How you feel about the Sector in this game? You think he was represented good in this game?
Yeah, Sector looks pretty cool in this game. I just wish he got his own chapter.
Oh, he did. Oh, he didn't. Did Cyrex get his?
Yeah.
I think Sector and Cyrex, if we talking look wise, they have some pretty interesting looks, man. Oh,
right.
Because obviously the OG look is the best. You can't beat those masks and whatnot. His costume in this isn't bad.
Yeah, it's based on the Predator. I like it.
Well, it kind of got like that ninja element to it still, which I like. But oh snap, he got out of here quick.
Yeah.
But
yeah, did you try YXB with Sub-Zero? Like that.
Yeah. Appreciate you giving me that, man.
Yeah.
Cyber Ninjas need a better representation. I think the Lin Kuei, the Cyber Ninjas, and Frost needed better representation. Frost was dope in Deadly Alliance and even Armageddon, her two main representations until 11.
Right.
But they could have done more with Frost too.
Yeah, I agree.
Frost could have been more of like a Kunimitsu from Tekken.
Right.
And even Kunimitsu could have gotten more time as well in Tekken. But they kind of dropped the ball with her too a little bit. Because I heard that low kick. I think because why do you think people don't like Frost in 11? I didn't like her cyborg design like that.
Yeah.
Why do you think she wasn't liked?
I think because of her cybernetic design.
What about her story?
Pretty forgetful. Like all I see is like Frost, rivalry with Sub-Zero. Ever since Deadly Alliance.
Exactly.
And her Deadly Alliance reputation was good, like especially her costume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm glad you brought up that point. Her rivalry with Sub-Zero was the center of her story, New Subway.
Right.
Because who was she against in 11? Was it Chronica?
Yeah. She's like being a pawn to Chronica.
Oh, Chronica. Okay, pawn to Chronica. Okay.
Right.
Because I haven't seen the story in a very long time. Let me try Nightmares for here.
And Jax.
Oh yeah, you got Noob Smoke again, man.
Yeah.
Squad.
Yeah. Yes, a reference from Mortal Kombat Deception, where Noob Smokes are sub bosses.
Noob Saibot is
He's the most broken character in MK Trilogy.
yeah, he's definitely broken. They've had a lot of opportunity
Right.
to let me say this. Noob Saibot is dope, but I feel like they dropped the ball with him too story-wise.
Right.
Because gameplay-wise, Noob Saibot is probably the most broken character in MK history.
Right.
For sure.
Which is why they nerfed him in the after trilogy.
Yeah, because that for sure. But even his story, like he never does things on his own. Like he's either controlled by Quan Chi, Shinnok, or Smoke. Like he never, or you know what I mean? Maybe not controlled by Smoke, but he's always like a side character. He's never doing things on his own.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he Noob has such a great, cool backstory, and one thing that I would change about Noob would be he should be getting vengeance on Scorpion in the Shiryu Ryu.
Right.
Him and the brother. Do y'all notice how much of a cool storyline that would be?
Right.
He should be going against the Shiryu Ryu and Scorpion for his demise, but no, he's always a side character and he's going after Sub-Zero. Like that should be the Brotherhood of Shadow and the Shiryu Ryu should be battling like crazy, bro.
Right.
And if you remember, the best story of the Brotherhood of Shadow was when they went to the Lin Kuei Temple in Armageddon.
Right.
I think that was a dope. We haven't seen that since. We've never seen that at least in the games. I'm not sure about the comics. But that was dope. The Brotherhood of Shadow and the Lin Kuei fighting, and Taven's going through helping Sub-Zero. Like, bro, that's dope. You should see the same.
I agree.
That should come back, and that should come back with Scorpion with Shiro Ryu, in my opinion.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, so much good. So that's why I disagree when people say, "Oh, the Midway timeline was bad." No, it wasn't. You had cool stuff like that. They just never went through with it in the NRS timeline, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yes. That's one of the problems.
You had so much. You had great content in the Midway timeline. Because people hated on Midway for too long. I'm like, nah, bro.
There we go.
We had some good stuff. Y'all just can't. Y'all gotta be honest, bro.
Yeah, the X-rays feel so good in this game.
Yeah,
yeah, like it wasn't like too over the top. It was like simple, like breaking bones. Like the MKX X-ray, it was good, but it was more over the top.
Yeah, it is. And even go ahead.
But one of the good X-rays was Liu Kang's in Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah.
It was like more martial arts based.
And I even think, but yeah, I was talking about like the Shiro Ryu should fight the Brotherhood of Shadow,
Right.
and then the Lin Kuei, they should fight the Lin Kuei. They should all three be fighting.
Right.
That's the greatest ninja battles in history, bro. But they not doing that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's whack, bro. Like, you gotta work with the good stuff you have, bro, and maximize on it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and one thing I will say, Smoke's reputation that was awesome was Mortal Kombat 9. His character was peaked in Mortal Kombat 9, especially gameplay.
I agree.
Yep.
I can agree with that. Smoke was dope in the OG games. From Trilogy to, he was dope in Trilogy. Robot and human form.
Yep.
His human form is amazing in Trilogy.
Yeah, classic ninja costume, right?
He came back in Deception. He looked awful in Deception. At least his ninja form. His robot form was decent, but his ninja form was terrible. The smoke body with that mask, he looked awful.
Right.
But I will say you are correct. Smoke peaked in MK9,
especially gameplay.
Then he went back down in MK1. It's just like, all right, he wasn't as cool in my opinion.
Right.
So, okay. Alright, Nightwolf. But yeah. Smoke, that's what I like playing the Smoke in MK Trilogy, man, because even though he does have Scorpion's moves, or at least the special moves at least, he was dope. He was dope. They did make him better. They gave him smoky powers in MK9, so yeah, he did peak.
Yep.
Like that move on its own is dope. Oh, that was good. Alright, what we got? Elbow to the face, man.
Yeah.
I think my favorite representation of Jax is, well, of course, like MK2, but like MK Trilogy and MK...
Annihilation?
I'm talking about like gameplay-wise. Probably MK Trilogy and then MK...
9. And in Mortal Kombat X and 11. Like especially when it comes to the gameplay design of his character.
Yeah. I can do it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, you want to do a next game mode like Test Your Luck?
Yeah, we can test your luck. Take out the content.
Yeah, Test Your Luck is such a cool concept they ever introduced.
Test your luck, test your might.
Yeah?
I like how they brought that back from the first one. Just that was all in MK1, Deadly Alliance, MK9, and Shaolin Monks, because they haven't brought it back since.
Right.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. Alright, Brock, you're next. Raider, you want me to play Test Your Luck, Raider?
But Rock, you ugly. Shout out Dash, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you're calling ugly motherfucker, Raiden.
Test your luck is good.
Alright, Raiden. Let's play some casino.
Alright, Baraka. Alright, go. Here we go.
Yeah.
What? Bro.
Haha, Raiden, you can't dash. We can both regenerate health now.
Oh, it's on. Yeah.
Upside down combat.
This was a good concept too. I like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, which means you have to force it to play the game upside down.
Get back. This is pretty cool. Oh wait, the health can regenerate?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So they even took that kind of from like Deception.
Right.
You fight like a random character.
Right.
You get like these. They did it better in this one as far as like adding more.
Right. Yeah, I will say, Baraka's, his gameplay is so broken in Mortal Kombat Deception.
Yeah.
Which is why it got nerfed in MK9 for balancing reasons.
Oh, my fault. He fought good. I'm going to the move list. He fought good though, but it is. I will agree it is kind of broken.
Right. Like especially when you like play dirty with Baraka.
Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do. Raiden. Do you think that Raiden got justice in this game? Because a lot of people hated him for a while. I still think he's trash a little bit because of how he was acting.
Right. Especially when like consulted with the Elder Gods,
yeah,
which doesn't work at all.
I don't think this is the best representation of Raiden in my opinion. They toned him down. He definitely was more like he let a lot of things slide he shouldn't have let slide in my opinion.
Right. Yeah. Because the screen's upside down, you have to you can like play a game upside down, which is pretty creative.
I want to get like on a headstand and just play it like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep playing dirty as Raiden, like when you like.
Yeah. You got to, man. Got to. But anybody in the chat, either now or post chat, how do y'all feel about the characters we've been talking about? Because I think, or what are y'all favorite Mortal Kombat characters? I just want to know. There's Serena in the background?
Yeah, Reiko and Serena, yeah.
Okay.
I think they should have been the main roster.
Wait a minute, Reiko looks great.
Right.
Wait. Why didn't they bring that character back?
Well, they did bring it back in MK,
or looking like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His costume peaked in MK Armageddon.
Yeah. Like Reiko did came back in MK12, but he was like pretty forgetful.
Mm-hmm.
Like being a daddy's boy to General Shao, right?
That's funny. Oh wait a minute. So because I don't got no arms that move don't work? That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh no. Bruh.
Yeah, armless combat.
Bruh.
It's a nightmare.
Do you see how goofy that looked?
Right.
Yo, so he ain't got no arms. And when he flying, he oh my, that looked hilarious. That looked funny.
Wait, want me to try or?
No. I'm just saying that looks hilarious to me. Look at that. He didn't even do nothing.
Right. And Braga doesn't have
just
any,
standing there.
Right, and Braga doesn't have any good kicks.
Or his blades, because Baraka's mainly blade.
Right.
He got that one kick though.
Right.
This is hilarious. This is, bro, wow.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, boom.
Yeah, you try AAB.
I appreciate it, man. Raiden always has some good moves, man. Raiden, he's always been fun. I think in the earlier games he was a bit more basic with combos, but they definitely they gave Raiden some much better combos later on.
What about MK Trilogy?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Trilogy, he was good, but his combos were a bit basic. I'm saying Raiden was more complex. They gave him more complex combos as time went on.
But in Deception, but in Mortal Kombat Deception, Raiden his gameplay was awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the later in like the early 2000s, they fixed him, or not fixed him. I'm sorry, they gave him more. They just gave him more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I like what they did with Raiden.
Yeah.
Is Raiden your favorite character, chat? Raiden's definitely one of mine. Kenshi, he's always gonna be dope with me, bro.
Right.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Wait, so I can't pick a character? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Big Rain. Rain peaked in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. His best representation. His story was beginning to get interesting, like with him being a child of Argus and being related to Taven and Dagon.
Well, he's more of a half brother.
Well, I mean, he's still a brother, but I'm just saying, like, that concept was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Let me see.
Oh, why'd you press retry?
I wanted a different stage for certain reasons I'll talk about after this stream.
Oh, why not the Living Force? It's one of the best stages in Mortal Kombat.
Well, I wanted I low-key wanted I wanted a better stage, but then also it's those people in the... I'll tell you after the stream. Headless Combat.
Yeah.
Oh! I think it's kind of cheating. Kenshi got a weapon and nobody else got one.
Right.
Or other people. I miss that though, bro. The weapons combat in Mortal Kombat.
Deadly. Ever since Deadly Alliance, and then Deception and Armageddon.
Even MK4.
Right.
That was technically the first.
Right.
MK4 definitely, bro. Do you think that Kenshi has consistently stayed good throughout the years?
Yeah.
I think so too. Kenshi has always been cool. I don't think even. What about story-wise? You think story-wise he fit perfectly?
Yeah. Yes. Since I like his character based on Keanu Reeves.
One thing I will say about Kenshi, I want to learn more about Kenshi's backstory. Like, we know how he got blind and all that, and
right.
his beef with Shang Tsung, but I definitely want to know more about just Shang Tsung, not Shang Tsung, Kenshi, like his family and all that, what clan he came from, you know. No, hold on, I want a rematch, cuz. I want a rematch.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skills like to master Kenshi.
Hold on, let me get something to drink. You want water?
Yeah.
We got some lemonade too.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to the store yesterday, to Meyer. Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, Chad, is that if they made a Mortal Kombat movie and bring Kenshi into the movie, Keanu Reeves would be the best casting choice for Kenshi. Hold on, this mic is like too high. I gotta turn it down just a bit.
Is the mic too high?
Yeah, just turn down slightly so it doesn't like a glitch. Thank you. But yeah, as I was saying, that Keanu Reeves would be a best casting choice for Kenshi.
Without question.
Yeah, since Keanu Reeves is like one of the best, most honorable, humble actor in Hollywood history.
Who would you say? Let me think. So we got Rain.
Oh yeah, like you said about Rain, yeah, his character could have been developed more. Why he was the half brother to Taven and Dagon.
Yeah, Tavon.
Tavon.
I got Dagon and Taven mixed up.
Yeah.
Tavon, that's hilarious. Tavon and
Dagon.
Tavon and Rain. Shit, what does gunshot mean?
Well, it basically means if you do 3 combo, you'll be frozen.
Oh, okay. And you still did it.
Yeah.
Rain's costume in this looks good.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal.
I mean, it's missing something to me.
Oh, like his cape.
Yeah, maybe like a cape. I don't think I like his mask too much. Like he has the veil like Melina does.
Well, he did have that same mask from Armageddon.
You're right. You're right. You absolutely.
So,
I think it looked better in Armageddon in my opinion. It just looked a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like a nurse mask, like you said, right?
Exactly. Like, right, it just looks kind of off, but it's... Because a lot of stuff sounds good on paper. It's just the game, when it's in game design, it looks different.
Well, I think because Ninja's from Edenia looks different than an Earthrealm.
That's true. It's
which
more,
is why he has that mask like that.
Probably more royalty.
Right. Like more
trash.
more Prince-like, right?
Yeah. That throw he had was garbage, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, his throw was better than Armageddon.
You just watered him. What was his throw on Armageddon? I forgot.
You said what is what?
What was his throw on Armageddon?
When he like jumps over the opponent and then backhand punch behind the back.
Oh, okay, okay. Ray wins. Flawless victory. Okay, flawless victory. Let's do the.
Yeah. As I was saying, Rain does feel good in this game instead of looking like a wizard from Mortal Kombat 12.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 12 Rain, I'm not a fan of. It just doesn't look like Rain to me.
Right.
Let me see. No.
Ha! I can't throw him. Overpowered.
No. Whoa.
Let's go.
You
I'm buffed up and I'm overpowered, which means you cannot block my attacks.
What a weapon! You see how they be cheating, chat? They could at least give me turbo or something.
Right.
This is, bro. This is abuse. No. What do you think they should do with What do you think they should do with Rain in the next Mortal Kombat?
Make him look like a ninja.
So make him look like, change his costume.
Right.
What about his story? Because Rain could have been more involved in MK1.
Right.
I don't remember him being that involved that much. That's wild, man.
Yeah.
They cheated you. They cheated you, guy, man.
Yeah. Like I said, that Rain, he should have had more screen time since his character's like underused.
I agree. I definitely agree, man. But you know,
and he should have been the main roster in the story mode, like especially in the Mortal Kombat 3 portion, where you see the introduction of Rain, where he and Sindel raid the temple to assassinate the Earthrealm heroes with Shao Kahn's soldiers.
Yeah, I think that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, since Quan Chi resurrected Sindel, and being Shao Kahn's queen.
Well, I think we could do one more to close out the stream. We can stream the tag team ladder again later. Just I got something to do within like an hour, so that's why we can just finish this up and then we can record a second time today.
Yeah. Like call it part 1.
Yeah, like part 1, and then the video we can I can just put that up later with like the thumbnail and everything. So
yeah,
let's do one more second fight. I want to do Jax.
All right.
Yeah, this is GG though, man. I got you a good amount of times. I was just talking to the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Mine is Shiva this time. Like her gameplay was like considered to be broken.
Her gameplay was always broken, to be fair.
Right.
Like, even in Trilogy.
Right.
I think Armageddon it was more balanced.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No combos. Confused. Yeah, I think it means like the button layouts has been swapped.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, thankfully it didn't affect her.
Wait, it said no combo. That was a combo.
Thankfully it didn't affect her stomping move.
Can we do special moves? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let's punch. I thought that was me.
Yep.
Oh man. This is crazy.
Right.
What the? Oh yeah, nothing. This is wild, homie.
Yeah, this no combo slot is very
Yeah,
challenging.
I can't even do none of the special moves.
Right.
That's a classic. Ah. Alright, I got this, I got this. Wait, so does the buttons change up a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Ah, that was a good one. That counter was good.
Yeah. And thankfully, the X-rays is still LT and
no.
RT.
Your health go back up? Or
Yeah.
both of ours does? Okay.
Yeah. Both of our health goes back up.
Wait, I thought it said no combo. Oh no, it's not a combo.
Well, thankfully, it doesn't affect the special moves.
So this is a special move right here. That's a combo, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, there we go. We're cooking with grease.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mike, you make sure you check the mic.
Hold up. Okay, yeah, we good.
All right, just making sure.
Bada boom, bada bang. Hold on, let me make sure we're still good. Alright, we're still good. Oh.
And doesn't affect the throws either, since the combos has been disabled.
Got you. This is like, I like how you can't see the X-ray when you go dark.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think Dark Combat was a pretty good challenge.
Oh yeah, I liked it for when they did it in Deception.
Right.
Well, that was good. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, her special moves, everything is broken as hell.
Yeah, very broken. That's wild. Bro, no, ain't no way. Bruh, he won that,
Direct
bro.
hit.
Yeah, she broken. Well, guys, that does it for this stream. We will be back once again for another, for some more gameplay. We're gonna do tag team ladder for sure. Remember, I told you I gotta re-upload that one. Well, we gotta re-record it now because the quality's low.
Yeah,
But,
and one thing I will say is justice for Shiva.
no, justice for Jax, homie. Justice for Jax and Jackie, man. Justice for them. Jax just got whooped, and then Jackie.
Just forgettable.
Yeah.
Like I can see why a lot of people did not like Jackie's. Like people are saying,
Yeah.
not my Jax,
That's funny.
which is so funny when people say, not my Roderick
But
from Dark Movie Kid.
Yeah. But shouts out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and the ones that are tuning in afterwards. We will see you guys later.
Yep.
I'll let y'all.
Stay tuned for part 2.
All right. Later.
We have for life.
For life.